So I've yanked up my Jersey Girl roots and plopped them down in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've been in Minneapolis a little over 2 years now. I came out here for graduate school, and I stayed when I got married. Well, I think I've adjusted pretty well. I mean, I say pop instead of soda, dog instead of dog, and smorgasbord instead of buffet. Phrases like, oh, kid, and yeah, for sure, creep into my conversations from time to time. I miss Jersey. I miss the beach, my folks, and God, I would kill for a slice of decent pizza. But this is my home now. And at 22, I'm starting to settle down. So on this sunny 5-degree below zero spring day in Minneapolis, I'm walking to the bus stop. Now, it's not the best area in town. I mean, most of the buildings are boarded up. There's no one else out on the sidewalk. But it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm right by a busy street. So I'm walking to the bus stop thinking what I'm going to make for dinner. Like meatloaf, Swedish meatballs. When all of a sudden I hear footsteps running behind me. A voice inside my head says, "Hey kid, look out!" I have just enough time to tighten my grasp on my purse before it's wrenched out of my hand. Now, that purse was a gift from my parents. It has my bus fare in it. It has my keys in it. It has my driver's license in it, and I had to take that test 2 times. I am getting that purse back. The voice in my head comes back and says, "Hey, remember me? Super Jersey girl." Yes, I remember you. I was 6 years old at Vacation Bible School, and Fayette Bryan, the playground bully, was hitting me. And you said, "You're not going to run and you're not going to cry. You're going to fight." So I started hitting her back. And you said, "No, Diane, not like that. Like this." So I decked her. It felt really good, too. Yeah, that was me. So, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn around and tackle that son of a bitch. You know I'm only 100 pounds, right? Who cares? You got adrenaline pumping through your veins. You could lift a Mack truck. Well, I've never tackled anybody before. You've watched football, haven't you? Besides, you got surprise on your side. Well, what about those people that are stopped at the red light? Forget about them, kid. They haven't even honked their horn. Are you ready now? Set, go. Now, all this goes down in a little over 1 second. In real time, it goes like this. Walking, what for dinner, footsteps, look out, tighten, wrench, tackle. So I whirl around and get ready to launch my body at my attacker when I notice he's not running away from me. In fact, he's standing about 15 feet away from me. It looks kind of big. And I notice also he has my purse strap in his hand. The rest of my purse is laying in the frozen pavement in between us. So we race each other for it. I get there first, and I scoop my purse up and clutch it to my chest, and I go to run. But he comes around in front of me and starts hitting me. Now, I want to punch him back more than anything, but here's my dilemma. If I punch him, I have to drop my purse. So the voice inside says, "Scream, kid." Now, when I scream in my dreams, nothing comes out. But this time, the sound burst out of my body, pierced the cold, frozen air, exploded, and echoed throughout the entire Minneapolis metropolitan area. He, of course, runs right away, but I can't stop screaming. Once released, it has a life of its own. He runs up a hill. He's about 100 feet away from me, and he goes, "You can stop screaming now." So I do. And then I say, "You motherfucker!" And then he says, "Motherfucker, I'm going to kill you." Now, I'm pretty sure he's not going to, but just to be on the safe side, I turn and run all the way to the bus stop without ever looking back. When I get home and I tell my story, I find out I did exactly the wrong thing. My mother-in-law says, "Oh, kid, you should never do that. Just let him have your purse." Her sister says, "Yeah, for sure. What if he had a weapon?" My husband says, "Did you really call him a motherfucker?" The whole time, Jersey girl's just laying back laughing. And she says, "Hey, kid, proud of you. And you know, you could have taken that motherfucker."
'Cause